like to call on the ancestors and the Creator to watch over us as we do this African pledge. I pledge allegiance to my people.
I pledge allegiance to my people.
The African race.
The African race.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
And the founders of civilization.
And the founders of civilization.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
To total freedom.
To total freedom.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
If I am challenged, I must say I will not surrender.
I must say I will not surrender.
My position or my dignity.
My position or my dignity.
But instead I will endure.
But instead I will endure.
Until the final victory is won.
Until the final victory is won.
Hotep.
Hotep.
Mr. Diddy.
All right, go down the checklist. We got everything we need. Anime, we got everything we need. You there, Anime? You there? All right, let's check. Is the Daily Toast colors the right color this morning? I guess that's a no. Need a dark, deep, dark blue, purplish type color or a black. Check. Is the incense burning? Yeah, incense burning. Check. Are the lights on? Check. You got your glass? Check. You got your water? Check. Have you sent out the notices to the family? Yes. Check. 12 emails. Open. One click. Okay. You gotta improve that. We sent that out on all our social medias. Yes, we did. Check. Are we ready to launch? Have you done the write-ups? Check. All right, we appear live on Facebook. it. There we go. Now we can hit it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, clap it out with me. Come on, drink your water. But first, what?
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
What?
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
What?
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath. What? Drink. Wow.
Or should I say, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour
Pour
some water.
Okay.
Drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Fam.
Just move your body. Drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink
Move
some
your
water.
body.
Raise your glass and
Raise
toast your
it up,
ancestors.
raise it.
Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember
The 4 pillars. What's the 4 pillars? Breathe, drink, eat, move. What?
Drink half your weight in
What?
ounces.
What?
Culturally appropriate
What?
diet.
Behave.
Hey.
Take your breath.
Take
Come
it.
on.
Lift and pour.
And
You can do it.
Move your body.
Move it.
Come
Move
on.
it.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on, drink it. Come on.
You can do it. Come on, drink it.
Lift it, drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air.
Drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink. Drink your water. Drink.
Come on.
Drink your water. Take your
Your
breath.
breath.
Lift and pour.
Move your body. Move it. Toast your ancestors. What?
Drink.
What?
Drink your water.
Drink your water.
Oh my God, family, it is a beautiful Kujichagulia day. It's kind of confusing because I know those of you that got the message, I don't want y'all to be confused. Because it says Players Pyramid Ujima. We are on Ujima because we are going through the Players Pyramid, but it is actually a beautiful Kujichagulia day. And of course, we want to give all of the Kujichagulia babies a round of applause. Come on now, let's hit it. And I want to remind you, man, it feels so good to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media, man. And I am your host, Brother Hatim. And of course, you know that this is the Daily Toast. And once again, we are on Kujichagulia, so it's the Kujichagulia Toast. And as you know, this is a heart of a symbol of production all day, every day, where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. They gotta go. They holding us. We swimming, and we swimming so hard, but we're not moving. We're stuck. And it's time for us to get unstuck. It's time for us to move. It's time for us to elevate. It's time for us to move to the next levels as individuals, as families, as tribes, so that we could develop the community that we always talk about. So we could have the cities that we always wanted. It's within our grasp, and we could do it. We can do it. But it all depends on us doing that internal work. Are you willing to do it? So today's rant is going to be on the Players Pyramid. We're going to go through Ujima. We did Ujima yesterday, right? We did Kuumba before that. No, we did Nia before that. We did Kuumba before that. We went through Imani. Now we're going back through the Nguzo Saba backwards, right? Right now, for those people who want just a Gye-Nyame brief, I'm calling it the Nguzo Saba Suite, right? I'm putting it together. You know, it's going to be a compilation. I'm sending that out to all of the supporters, right? And then I'm gonna post that up on a Gumroad as one of our pieces. And also, I'm working on an ebook for it as well. Man, it's gonna take some time though. It's gonna take some time. Cause I be talking. 24 pages so far. So I gotta go through, gotta make some corrections, gotta take some stuff out, add some stuff in, blah, 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 get the ebook done. The ebook and all that will be ready, and you could go on and match the ebook up with what's being said. Bada bing, bada boom. You know what I'm saying? So you can either read the book, or you can listen to the book, or you can allow the book to read itself to you. Done by Brother Hatim. In the voice of Brother Hatim. You know what I'm saying? What a great Kwanzaa gift that'll be. Give yourself a round of applause, family. All right. So this is what we're going to do. Before we move on, let's send out our shots, because I don't want no beef. Because Benu has been known to come up on my job, and it's kind of hard to explain why Angry Phoenix is up at your job. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't have a job. I got an adventure. Up at your adventure, talking shit. If you think that black women could cuss you out, they got nothing on an Angry Phoenix. Male or female. Nothing. Because there's nothing like cuss words, and instead of possible spit flying, there might be flames every now and then. It's like, nigga, would you please? You know, this is not the most secure place for fire, right? So, I will make sure that your commercials is on. And if I miss it, it's a mistake of the mind, not of the heart, my friend, right? But these Phoenix about their business, right? They're about their business. So, hey, here we go. We got Benu Health. There you go, Benu Health. CMOS, right? He said last week he ate nothing but CMOS, but now he eating greens. So I wish he make up his mind. The minute he gonna be trying to sell mice to us or whatever else these critters eat. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Anime, too. You know what I'm saying? Because he said he only ate sea moss, but then once we got hold of the greens and he muscled in on the green business, all of a sudden he eats greens and sea moss. And he says that it protects him and it gave him a long life. I asked him how long he lived. He said he lost count. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he said a very long time. Because the life cycle for a phoenix could be a very long time. So he said he hasn't completed. He said he hasn't completed his second cycle yet. So he's an old-ass phoenix. Old bird. Also, we want to send shouts out to Little Booties Matter. Little Booties Matter. You go to Little Booties Matter, Ohio. Let me go and put it on here. Little Booties Matter, Ohio. Because there's a lot of little booties out there. Whole lot of little booties out there. Go and check it out. Lingerie and undergarments made for petite women by petite women. Designed by petite women. So I can't do nothing but give them a round of applause for standing up, being who they are, and supporting the journey. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean, what more can I say? Right? Then also we want to send, oh man, I don't have my baby stuff on again. All right. So I'm going to have to go up there and get it. But once again, we are sponsored by Blossom 7 Creation. You get the code, enjoy 30% off with the welcome code. Make sure she know that, you with the journey. Blossom7creations.com, blossom7creations.com, accentuating elegance. Now, remember, she makes more than just beads, family. She does earrings, she does fancy necklaces, she does purses, she does computer bags. But just go to her site. She does a lot of stuff. And filling hat niche with little booties lingerie. And filling, okay, maybe you behind. But anyway, because I'm just now reading that. All right. So now it's time for us to say goodbye to all of those over at the other platforms. We are heading over to GNJ.media. Come on over to GNJ.media so that we can go on and get this thing on the road. We got our rant, our 10-minute rant, and the rant will be about the Players Pyramid. We are on Ujima Today. So y'all need to really tune in, right? Because it's some Ujima, unlike Ujima behaviors that we got to deal with. But anyway, we're going to talk about Ujima over here, coming directly from the Players Pyramid. For those that are interested in getting the Players Pyramid, there you go right there. You know what I'm saying? We got the hardback. You get the actual book. You get it from Amazon. Just look up Hatem Gye-Nyame. Or you could just type in Players Pyramid on Amazon. You get it on Kindle, right? Get it, because I ain't going in to adjust the prices on them yet. Because I'm about to go in there and adjust the prices on that. But, and then also, you come over to to our Gumroad. Let me go and post that up. I'm on, let me go to let's go to the Gumroad and post up where you get those that are listening in and it's like, yo, man, I want to get a copy. I want the actual book or I want the digital. Now, we pushing the digital because with the digital, the digital helps us a little bit more than the actual hardcover book because we don't have a printing press. So, we're kind of pumping money to, you know what I'm saying, to the, large bits of money to those that don't really want to see us do our goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I can go and delete these. All right. Let me go on and get the Players Pyramid. It's all the way down at the bottom. I don't know why they do the Players Pyramid like that. I've been trying to get it moved. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want, they don't want to I want to see a brother make a come up. All right. I clicked the wrong one. There we go. I need to click that one. And I got it right now. Here we go. I want to share. Going to share that. We're going to go and copy URL. And we will put the URL over here. Boom. Paste. Pow. Sending that out. Let's see. Okay. It went on some. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to post up that URL. Go on, check us out. Players Pyramid. Boom. For those that want it. You go to gumroad.com/Players Pyramid. Right? Anyway, it's a little bit more to that. But, click the link on there. Also, if you go to G&J, you can sign up for our email list and get listings of when we gonna repost up stuff. Because I'm gonna repost this too. I'm gonna use this as the ebook, actually. So, Lord have mercy, an interactive book. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be an interactive book, right? But anyway, so family, we about to go on up out of here. We going over to GNJ.media. Come over and join us. All right, let me go and cut off. Yep. Cutting them off. Come on over to GNJ.media. Got me yawning this morning. I was sleepy after work yesterday. Came home. I tried to do a little bit of stuff, and I'm at about 400. Reaching out to about 400 people so far. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But what's crazy is that, you seeing links to people and they just thumbs up it. They seen it. Thumbs up. I'm like, I need you to click the link. You know what I'm saying? I need your support. I don't thumbs up. So, but that, in a sense, that's a sign of currency as well. But the PC is like, because what I sent out to the emails, because I got the emails and I'm looking, I'm saying, well, damn, only this many people opened it, only this many people clicked. I'm like, damn, all right, but, at least share the link. You know what I'm saying? Those of you that might not be able to support, it might be some people out there that might want to support. So when you get the link, GNJmedia.support, why don't you just share the link? It might be some other people who might read it and be really interested in being involved with Gye-Nyame and being a supporter of Gye-Nyame. You understand what I'm saying? Because like I said, we're moving into a time where eventually free thought, it appears that free thought is going to be stopped, right? If the questions you are asking goes against the narrative, you will start getting shut down. And we're going to ask questions here. We ain't gonna just be we just not gonna be accepting everything. You know what I'm saying? And this is what appears that people want you to do. Like, for example, people ask questions about the vaccine. Now, everybody want to make it seem like you're stupid because you dare to ask questions. You dare to not trust a government that has never done shit for your people without some type of repercussion. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, right? And so people just, it's like all of a sudden now, even some of our major scholars who know history, it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You need to do this. If you ask the questions, you stupid. The same people that tell you to do research. You know what I'm saying? And some people have legitimate questions. You know what I'm saying? My issue is I'm not for the vaccination. I'm not against the vaccination. I'm for, you know what I'm saying? And my choice is my motherfucking choice. But other people out there deserve to have their choice. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, well, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's part of freedom. Some motherfuckers is going through some shit that may cause an issue. Some people might make decisions that's outside of the decisions that everybody else make But that's the beauty of freedom. Why? Because it exposes you to harm. Hopefully the harm won't be so much that we can't recover from, right? And I don't think this decision is something that most of us can't recover from in some form or fashion, right? But anyway, that's my spiel on that. So let's get to the Ujima. We're going to get to we on the Kuji rant. And today we are talking about the beautiful and the lovely principle of Ujima. Give Ujima a round of applause, even though it's not Ujima's day. But we have made it to the point of Ujima on the Daily Toast, and we are going to go and pull up our coffee cup. We got that Gye-Nyame coffee, right? Got the oil in here. Got that, got the coconut oil in there. Got the chocolate in there. Got the coffee in there. Got some type of root in there, right? And I got, of course, that Benu sea moss gel made and mixed with that ambrosia. Same conversation I was having just yesterday about the vaccine, right? People deserve to be able to think and ask questions, right? And like I said, if you don't want to take it, keep your distance, right? Practice the safety protocols, right? That's your choice. But you don't want to force your choice on other people. Other people need to be able to decide whether or not they want to be around you. And if they want to be around you, right, at least they could know whether or not you have decided to vaccinate or not vaccinate. What the climate is doing right now is making those people who are not vaccinated not want to say nothing. That shit is dangerous, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't disclose what I am or not. Why? Because first off, most of y'all ain't none of y'all business, but those people around me who are at jeopardy, they need to know. They know what my decision is, so they can freely ask because it's not an issue, right? Long as you don't, you know what I'm saying? Long as you don't proselytize, you know what I'm saying, what you believe on me. Practice freedom within limits. I agree. So, and that's the key. Every decision, there are consequences, and those consequences are the borders around your freedom. You understand what I'm saying? Those consequences are the border around. Can you handle the border of your decision? Right? And can other people respect the border of your decision? Or are they going to keep on tramping through your goddamn yard? Get out of my goddamn yard. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, here we go. Let's move on. Let's go on over here. Let's do that. Yeah. All right, Anime, can you hit that war horn for me, please, baby? Because I'm ready. War horn off. All right, y'all. Here we go, family. We have made it through the 7 tools. We have made it through the explanation of why we call it the pyramid. We done made it through the explanation of why we talk about player and why we use the term. We done hit all the tools. We done made it through Imani. We done made it through Kaumba. We done made it through Nia. We done made it through Ujima. Now we are at Ujima. And from here, we're moving downhill. So if you have been constructing your pyramid, you have laid it on a foundation of faith. That faith in your ability to accomplish what it is that you will is sparking your creativity. Your creativity is helping making your purpose clear. Your purpose being clear is allowing for you to align your internal and external resources. Now we're moving to Ujima, the collective work and responsibility. So let's go and let's dive deep into this conversation. Let's hit it hard and hit it fast and go on about our business. All right. So we asked a bunch of questions in Ujima yesterday. Ujima. Now we on Ujima, chapter 6. Ujima. Number is 3. Color is blue. Day is, I'm going to say it for those that don't know, Wednesday or Wooten's Day or Odin's Day. You know, those that don't know. Or also known as Wednesday. Element is fire. All right, the place on the body is the throat chakra. Because, of course, in order for us to do collective work and be responsible, we got to be able to communicate. So we can communicate about what needs to be done, because we're not mind readers. And also, we also need to be able to communicate to hold others responsible. Y'all see how the system line up? We're not playing here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Other people just playing. So when I say the Ujima spot, right, we're not playing here. Right? It's too much study, too much time. You understand? Too much study and too much time. This is what let me shut up. Collective work and responsibility. To build and maintain our community together and make our sisters and brothers' problems our problems and to solve them together. Now, we really got to talk about making our brothers and sisters' problems our problems. And we need to really be able to set the boundaries so that we know who is our brothers and our sisters. Because just because you my skin folk don't make you my kin folk. And this is part of the issue. For a long time, me and other people have been running out here trying to save everybody when everybody has not been part of us, because no one has ever set us down in a nation builder or a tribe builder or a family builder discussion and really had us identify what are the markings of those that we are responsible for. See, because that's part of the problem. As the black community, as the conscious community, we have to be clear on who and what we're responsible for. Because there's no way, if I'm not clear on who I'm responsible for, there's no way that I can actually set the boundaries so that I can hold people accountable. See, because accountability is a big part of Ujima. Accountability. You know what I'm saying? So many of us is running around here talking this I'm grown shit. I'm so sick of hearing it. I'm grown. You can't tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm guilty of that shit too, but we have to start having a discussion. First off, if we're grown, why we got to tell everybody? Why? You know what I'm saying? If I, with all this gray hair on my goddamn face, have to tell you I'm grown, there is something wrong in society. Or something wrong with me. Or both. See, because once you really understand our culture, you understand that what you're talking about, you're being grown, is not out of our culture. That's some shit, actually, that's some shit that's not even in European culture. See, what we think we are mimicking is what they have shown us on TV. Please understand. West Asians execute motherfuckers that operate outside of the perimeters that have been laid down. Let me say that again. They execute. They have terms for that type of shit. Like treason. Treason is punishable by death. So go ahead and think that they are operating outside of the perimeters of their culture. And see what happened to them. Whether we're talking about the Italian West Asian or the Irish West Asian or the British West Asian. Please understand, they're not playing with this. We playing with it. Here we go. Neglect of duty to self, brother, or sister creates spiritual imbalance, said the knowledge holders. Neglect is empowering of imperfections. Imperfection is an attacker in many forms, the greatest safeguard against which is the inner head, says the knowledge holders. Say the knowledge holders, the center opens forth for the imperfected. The part becomes whole at the center. The center opens forth for the imperfected. It's open. Come on in, but you're going to have to submit, homie. The part becomes whole at the center. And what do you have to do to get to the center? You have to be initiated. You got to be spent around and made dizzy and learn to be able to hold on. Because when shit is spinning, what is it called, Kwame? Centrifugal force? You know what I'm saying? Where you know what I'm saying? When it's spinning, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to move. Say the knowledge holder. There is truly no expanding without centering. A person is foolish not to contact the center. And that's what we've been doing. We haven't been contacting the center. All these are from the Africa Openers to the Tree of Life by Erskine Peters. One of the best books that I have ever been blessed with. We have advanced to the principle of Ujima. We have found faith in ourselves, harnessed our creativity, found purpose, and focused upon it, and we have discovered our resources that will make it possible. Now we will pull all of our internal resources together and begin the real work. Collective work and responsibility. Ujima is a very powerful tool in our arsenal of success. When we have reached this point, we are within reach of our goal. We have done all the internal work, asked ourselves the right questions, and we are ready to start manifesting our pyramid. With Ujima, we have to call on all of the parts of ourselves to work towards our goal. When I speak of all parts, I am referring back to the 5 parts of the human being and the 3 parts of the mind. At this point, we have to take responsibility for controlling ourselves totally and focusing upon our goal. In my experience, I have learned that I become what I focus my mind on. So at this stage, we have to put our entire being into what we are trying to become or achieve. We must go to the center of ourselves and move towards our objective. Moving in to move outward. Moving towards the center. What's that proverb? There is no true expanding without centering. We have to first center ourselves so that we can expand out into what we're trying to create. Listen, family, listen. This is why it is very important to focus. Many of us are, it's sort of like we have an energy that we are directing. And because we are I guess like diffusing it off into different things, it's hard for it to manifest. We got to want this thing. We got to want this thing. We got to move. We have to strive and we have to push towards it. It has to be essential for us to get it. You understand what I'm saying? We have to focus our mind, our body, our spirit, our intuition, everything on it. What happens is that we allow ourselves to be diffused. And because we allow ourselves to be diffused, we become weak. It's sort of like putting the cream in the coffee. It's sort of like putting the water in the sugary Kool-Aid. You need to soften it up. You need to go on and weaken it. And many of us are weakening because we are not concentrating on what it is we really want. In fact, many of us don't even know what we really want. That's why we are stuck. That's why we are stuck at the first 2 levels of the pyramid. We can't identify our purpose because we don't believe that we could get it. So we expand and we say shit like, well, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Put them all in one basket and wash the goddamn basket. Why don't you do that? Because after you complete one, you can move on to another. But we want to multitask, and because we want to multitask, we become a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Remember, we come from a culture of masters. Y'all don't hear me. We come from a culture that is based on mastery. But yet we got the very people that supposedly built the pyramids that's telling you, right? You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You don't want to become too good at one thing. If you become good at one thing, now the next thing you do, you find somebody that's good at selling shit and get them to sell the one thing that you're good at. That's called business. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? But I'm talking to myself. With the Ujima, we already over 10 minutes. I done went off. With the Ujima, we have to call on all of the parts of ourselves to work towards our goal. When I speak of all our parts, I'm referring back to the 5 parts of the human being and the 3 parts of the mind. At this point, we have to take responsibility for controlling ourselves totally and focus upon our goal. In my experience, I have learned that I become what I focus my mind on. So at this stage, we are to put our entire being into what we are trying to become or achieve. We must go to the center of ourselves and move towards our objective. I read that already. The question of how do we achieve this probably will come to mind. Even though it sounds hard, in essence, it is very simple and can be achieved by anyone who is willing to do the work. This is why some of the most successful people are not that smart. Y'all honestly be thinking they geniuses. No, they have the ability to focus so that they can manifest. The universe is helping them along because they are able to focus and hold shit together and move out the way and allow other people to get in to manage the parts of their vision that they can't handle. See, we talk all this spiritual shit, but we don't understand that the Creator works through man and woman and child. The Creator manifests in your life through the people in your life. This is why in Gye-Nyame we talk about the true essence of spirituality. It's about relationships. You have to be able to form the relationship because it's through the relationships that God is manifest. He or it or whatever you want to call manifest in your life through people, through things around you. But we miss it. There are thousands of different methods that we can discuss, and I will share a few that I use. Please do not be limited to the exercise that are prescribed in this book. Feel free to explore and even develop some of your own. Oh, this is the longest chapter. Oh, I forgot. Oh, okay, cool. We can make it. I'm going to have to keep on reading. One exercise that works well is meditation. This exercise has been used for thousands of years by many cultures. It is a simple process of learning to relax your body and focus in the mind. You would start by finding a quiet place where you feel comfortable. Sit or lay in a comfortable position. The first thing you will do is relax each part of your body by focusing upon it. For example, you will close your eyes and focus on your feet. Feel them within your mind and try to get them to relax. And then you will move from your feet to your ankles and do the same all the way to the top of your head. We got a meditation for this. We call it Meditations by the Numbers. I played it on my thing. We also offer it on our Gumroad account. Those that want to support you, come and you can purchase it. After you complete this process, you will be very relaxed. Now I want you to focus on your breath. When you take a breath in, make sure that it comes through your nose, and you will fill your lungs from the bottom to the top. This means that when you inhale, you expand your abdomen, and when you exhale, your abdomen will slowly collapse. Focus on your breath, and you will become even more relaxed. Now, after you have done at least 20 breaths like this, I want you to start to envision your goal. I want you to see yourself in victory. Not only see it, but hear what is going on around you. Smell the scents around you, etc. Getting your whole self involved in this journey, in that vision, getting your whole self, being able to focus, not worrying about what's on the stove and all that. You know what I'm saying? You're focusing. You're practicing learning to focus. I want you to activate your whole being, but most importantly, I want you to feel your success. Remember that emotions give your mind the power to attract what you desire to you. Our minds are very complex, but at the same time can easily be fooled. The mind and the spirit have a hard time distinguishing the real from the imagined. So that means that if you visualize something intently enough, you will start attracting what you imagine into your life. So I want you to really experience what you want. For example, let's imagine you want to lose weight. You have went through all the steps of the pyramid, and you are clear on what you want. You know what size you want to slim down to. You must visualize yourself as that size you have chosen. See yourself as the size. Feel the sense of joy you feel about achieving your goal. Allow those emotions to flow. Repeat this exercise on a daily basis and do the things necessary to move you towards your goal. Action must be taken. Don't become someone that tries to meditate themselves to success, because meditation alone can do nothing. Action is required. What happens is that as you continue to visualize yourself the way you want to be or possessing what you want, you program your subconscious mind and eventually convince it that your visions are in fact reality. And your subconscious mind will do everything in its power to move you into the situation that will eventually get you toward that goal. Have been focusing on the goal that you have been focusing on. If the subconscious mind does not have the power, it turns it over to our higher mind to bring us results. We must remember, or the unconscious, we talked about that. We must remember that the Creator put us down here on this earth with one mission, and when we accomplish it, all things are open to us, and that is self-mastery. When I learn to use all parts of my mind to accomplish my goal, or all parts of my being to accomplish my goals, there's nothing that is impossible to me. This simple exercise, when practiced daily, brings great results. Another way you bring your entire self into alignment for success, Ujima, I came across watching a documentary about Muhammad Ali. Was preparing for the biggest fight of his career, the Rumble in the Jungle. The camera crew was doing a segment of Ali's workout. Ali was jumping rope. At the same time, he was doing positive self-talk. He was programming his mind as he was developing his body. This was a powerful moment for me because I knew that this was a powerful tool that could be used to focus the mind on our goals. Any exercise will do, but I have found jumping rope or jogging to be best for me, because both these exercises can be done over long periods of time. While you are doing the exercise, you focus your mind on what you wish. You can also walk doing this too. You can also you can focus your mind on what you wish to accomplish and begin to talk to yourself about it. At first, you will feel crazy, but the more you do it, the easier it becomes. This exercise works because when you put your body through a workout, when we put our body through a workout, we allow the conscious mind to relax. Because jogging for some jumping rope does not require the conscious mind. These types of movements are repetitive and belong to the subconscious mind. They give you straight access to that part of your mind that makes things happen. As you talk and put emotion behind it, you empower yourself. If you want to see this exercise in action, see When We Were Kings. The main reason this exercise caught my eye was the fact that at this point in Ali's career, everyone was telling him he was done and that George Foreman was unbeatable. Ali had to program himself to believe that he would be victorious, so he used positive self-talk. You can use it as well in your life to overcome some of the challenges that may arise as you try to complete your pyramid. Now, the problem with this is some people only do the self-talk. Some people only do the meditation. But once again, without the work, it's empty. The final exercise that I will share with you is the exercise that uses the principle of pain. Oh, we moving on 19 minutes. All of us try to avoid pain, so let us learn to use it to guide us toward our goal. All you need is a rubber band. You place a rubber band on your weak hand. That is your right hand. That is, if you're right-handed, put the rubber band on your left hand and vice versa. Whenever you think a thought that does not lead you to your goal, pop yourself and replace that thought with a positive thought that will lead you towards your goal. If you do not want to use the rubber band, just pinch yourself. The idea behind all of these exercises is to focus our minds on what we want so that we magnetize ourselves. We'll focus our being, okay, on what we want. So we magnetize ourselves and attract what we want to us. While we're moving towards it, we generate a force that starts pulling it towards us. So we're moving, we're doing the work, moving towards it. I want to be clear, because I ain't talking about this that just positive thought shit. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people was talking about the secret. I'm not talking about the goddamn secret, because I want to be clear, right? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something else here, right? We are preparing ourselves and we're moving towards our goal. But as we move towards our goal also starts moving towards us, because we create within us an irresistible force. We will not be denied. I need this. I want this. As Dr. I can't remember, Dr. Eric, can't remember, he said, you got to want it more. You got to want it like you need to breathe. got to want it like you're starving for a meal. You got to want it like you're thirsty. See, and this is why I tell people sometimes it's good for you to fast and also go without water for a little while so that you could really feel what that desire feels like, because many of us are having first world problems, right? We're having first world problems. What do you mean, Brother High Tim? Many of us don't know what it means to be hungry. Many of us don't know what it means to really be struggling. Many of us don't know what it means to really be cold. Many of us don't really know what it means to be overheated. Many of us don't know what it means to be dehydrated, right? To be drained, to actually be tired, to have to actually lay down right where you are and go to sleep regardless of what's going on around you, and just you pass out. We don't do that no more. So many of us are having first world problems, and these first world problems are stopping us from being able to attain our goals because we have become so goddamn comfortable. Let me stop. Magnetize ourselves and track what we want to us. Many of our lives are destroyed because of the stray thoughts that run through our mind. You cannot accomplish anything if your mind is scattered. If your mind is scattered. If your mind is scattered. So pull your entire being into alignment with your goal. Take full responsibility for your thoughts. Put Ujima to work and reap the benefits. So, Anime, if you could, please. All right, Brother Kwame is talking about he's ambidextrous. Whatever. He just don't want to pop himself. Pinch yourself then, brother. All right, but as we say in Gye-Nyame, class dismissed. Now get the hell up out my classroom. All right, let's get over here. Let's do that. Boom. All right, family, for those we about to pour these, we about to do these libations. We about to pour them. And, a lot of it call it toast because I'm not actually pouring it to the ground, but it's the same concept, family. We try to salute our ancestors every day here at Gye-Nyame Journey because, like I said, we are doing what's called lineage therapy, right? We want to go on and review. We want to remember our ancestors. We want to remember their struggles. And I'm talking about those personal ancestors because many of us overlook them because, a lot of y'all want to wish that Marcus Garvey was your grandfather or Malcolm X was your you know what I'm saying? And you look right past those great people that were in your life that didn't have to have anything to do with you. They really didn't. They really didn't. You know what I'm saying? Many of us act like we was so special that they had to have something to do with us. No. A lot of our people chose to deal with us. And I know that might break some of y'all hearts. I know it might break some of y'all hearts, but some of our hearts need to be broke. Because many of us act like our ancestors, right? Like our ancestors were not valuable because they weren't out there in the streets. But many of them did what they did and made it possible for Malcolm X, for Martin Luther King, for Fannie Lou Hamer, for Harriet Tubman. You know what I'm saying? Going all the way back there. You know what I'm saying? They made it possible for some of these people to be able to do those things. So salute who you are and salute who you come from. And stop playing games. This is why a lot of us are crazy, because we don't reflect on who we really are. You gone, baby?
No. Yeah, in a minute. Can I get your car keys so I can get my book out of my car? I mean, out of your car. Oh, right there.
Okay, you see it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. But it is what it is. So, family, let me go on and do this toast because I'm long-winded today. What time is it? Oh, my God. I wanted to see my kids go. I got to walk my kids out, but, I'm going to have to get, I got to stop chilling because I wake up and I'll be like, oh, man, I got plenty of time. It's 3:30. Got time. Let me sit over here and get in this hot water. Yeah, let me sit in this sauna. It used to be let me take a walk. I ain't even walking no more. Ain't that something? Anyway. So first off, family, we're going to lift up our glass to the Creator. By whatever name you choose to call it Creator, we lift up our glass, we salute that Creator, and we say, that's right, Ashe. From there, we're going to read from the list today. We're going to practice some speed reading, right? So here we go. We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert, Texas, Eddie Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris, Fanny, Gaston, Alina, Chris, Sanfine, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis. Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pat Brown, Robin, Nick Core, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Command, Deformant, Millie Dix, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ogeny, Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Actor Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, there, Gail Pullen, the Luxter Brother, Ms. Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crowley, Miss Jerry Brunson, Ms. Lon Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Johnny Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Rich Trey, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Darren Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grinneman, Virginia Rogers, Ram James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Ram Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Trisha Clay, Mel House Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sale, Welly, Vita Farmer, Ongo, Sue, Shell, Harvey, Ann Charmaine, Evelyn Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Allen Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica, Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larissa, Linda Watson Hammond, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mill Jones, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton. Lost my place. Richard Thornton. All right, let's go back. We got Gerald. We got Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Teresa, Linda Watson Hammond, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Renee Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West. Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Wells, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hallie Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Benny Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Mary Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Roger Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amica Russell, Gina Rue Jones, D'Amica Russell, Dina Monares, Gina Rue Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West and Angela Perez, Elder Basique Flying, Jim Robinson. See, some of y'all need to be on here checking to make sure that your ancestors' name get read, because I'm seeing that there's a few that's slipping. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basique Fulani, Jim Robinson, Glass Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Lise Waters, Dupree Designs, Anders Boston, again, the Boston, Winifred Scannerby, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Mary Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, The Candy, Johnson Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom MC, Sam MC, Nate Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue and Stephen, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christian Nichols, Carter Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, Augie Fitch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brandy, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy, got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stace Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., and McClendon, J. Dorr, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabak Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleaves, Lee Irby, Tammy Irby, Boy Irby, Jingle Shea, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Morgan Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Annie McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Honor, Arthur Honor, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula Andrew Baker, Patricia Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harry Tubman McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Arthur Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, that's Senior, Mally Miller, Housing Hatch, that Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Max Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robin Nelson, Frank Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nitty Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manning, Charlie Scott, out of Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Monahan Lewis, Cornetta Lamy Lewis, John Jackson, Will Dallas Lewis, Mary France, Jabell Jackson, Michael Slade, Jordan Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Thomas, Mary Williams, D. Key Hughes Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Miley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Ertin Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bev Vaughn, John Dewey, Lou Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Fogg, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, A.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russ, Diane Irvin, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Leon Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Neville Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javan McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, L.R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Alvin, Masby Corporal, George Swan, Imani Grace, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as our sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair and Elder Fatima McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damon Thomas, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingle, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Dermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jeffs, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Grace Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lunkin, Elizabeth Johnson. We got Mr. Thornton, we got Johanna, we got Sandra Lynette Lewis, we got Henderson Mosley, we got Charles Jordan, we got Henry Essex II, we got Fannie L. Webb, we got Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph, Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, we got Sonny, Pete Walton, Winnie Walton, Fred Powers, we got Elijah Juan, Hakeem McCormick, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey, we got Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Birch, we got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Towton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Linda, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, we got Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamal Simpson, Virginia Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Simone Demond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton. We got William Bill Walker, Carl Rickle Johnson, Kim Grace, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Christina Young, Will, Charles A. Young, Sylvester Foster, James Ellis Winston, Nathan Julia Lawrence, Ozell Letters Glass Cope, Ozell Letters Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Truth to Don, Saban Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Minter. Got May Smith, One F. Florence Seth Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Danny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko Dinasi, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams. Got Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Brandon Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brendan Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reason, Arnett Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gare, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Honey, Vaughn Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Nina Kate, Pam Johnson, William Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallop, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Otis Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. Got Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keaton, Nina Shepard, Brother L. Willard, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis. We got Charlize Barnes, Juan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilfork, Frederick Smith, James Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony O'Tree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdur Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Avishel, Roberto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Devray Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, Renoko, Rashidi. Family, we have done it again. We have made it through our list. We are lifting up our glass, and we are saluting each and every last one of our ancestors, and we say, Ashe. But I'm okay. B, lift up the name Alex Reese for the day. We lifting up the name Alex Reese, and we say, Ashe. Family, lift up our glass, and of course, you know what we say here at the Journey. What is it? Ashe. Thank you, Adam May. It's a little bit early though, baby. I'm glad you're excited though. So we move on and we move quickly. What we're moving to today, family, is a very simple. We're moving to the present moment right now. We are on Kujichagulia, and shouts out to all of the fabulous Kujichagulia babies out there, man. It's so good to be a Kuji baby. Oh, man. All right, so family, for those that don't, well, anyway, you know, as I do on a daily basis, please, family, open up your reticular formation. Get out there and see Kujichagulia. Find it, take a picture of it. You know what I'm saying? Do something with it. We have to start using our principles. We have to start living with them, right? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what goes on around us, right? You know what I'm saying? Imagine trying to introduce these principles to children. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, that in many ways, that's how you got to see, that's what you got to see yourself doing. You got to be patient, and you got to work through it, right? And even though they're scared, you know, there's nothing wrong with talking about self-determination, right? Every people, every group need this, right? It's just happened to be one of our major principles. So we live Kujichagulia, we talk about Kujichagulia. Let's keep it, let's lift it up, let's bring it to life. From there, family, all I want to say is, for those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. Justice is demonic principle today. Indigo is a color. You know, like I got this dark blue on. You're going to support us once again over at Gye-Nyame.media. You know, you go up to the merch store. The merch store is right up on top. You click one of the tabs. I think it say merchandise or store. And also you go to merch, merch.gnj.media. Mentalism is the Hermetic law today. No, my fault. Correspondence. I don't know what I'm talking about. Correspondence is the principle today. Male name is Kwabena. Female name is Abina. Right? So we lift up our glass. We salute each and every last person out here who is recognizing their responsibility in this moment. We're going to send them energy, and we understand the importance of this moment. We will do everything we can to keep the culture alive, to spread the culture, and to grow the culture. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. Somebody ain't doing no proselytizing. I'm setting examples. We lifting up our glass. From there, family, move to our future. We toast our children's children on to infinity, because as long as we handle our business in the moment, they will have future moments to do their thing. We lift up our glass and we toast them so they can toast us in advance, and we say Ashe. From there, it's a very simple jump. Very simple jump. We're going to move from the future to all of our relations. We lifting up our glass, we salute, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, we're going to move on. From all our relations, we're going to move on. We're going to lift up our glass for that special libation or that special toast that you might have on your mind. Lifting it up. Come on. All right, cool. Also, we want to lift up our glass for our family and our tribe members. And those extended family, extended tribe members, we want to send out that healing energy, that balanced healing energy out to all those that may be in need of it for anything. We're lifting it up and we say Ashe. From there, we're doing that selfish toast, family. What is it that you need right now to move towards your greatness? In this moment, we're lifting up our glass, and guess what we say? We say Ashe. Then, family, we lift up that glass, and where we going? You know where we're going. I'm toasting the most magnificent, most beautiful. My fault. We're going to move to our tribe, family. I forgot. Yeah, that beautiful tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. What's your tribe? You know what I'm saying? Because we could bring these tribes together, and we could do something. Let's do some business, right? Let's do it. Lifting up our glass, and we say Ashe. Next, we're going to toast the most beautiful, most uplifted, most outstanding, the wisest, and the most beautiful individual in the room. I'm toasting you. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I'm out.